Salve, this is Curio Blu-Ray, and this is the BeastMaster 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray collection. I just got this recently. I got The Sword and the Sorcerer, and then I got this one too. I didn't even know this was out. And this is going to be difficult, but let's see if I can balance this. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this. But anyways, let's see. I'm going to do my best. The BeastMaster. This I liked when I was growing up, and it's funny, I'm glad I checked, because John Amos is in this, and for a second I thought it was the guy from The Scorpion King, like Michael Duncan Clark or something, and he wasn't even acting yet. At least he was born. When he was a baby, Marc Singer. In the Cold of the Night, TV's V, I mostly know him from V, and his royal family were cursed by an all-powerful wizard named Max, with 2 A's. Rip Torn, Men in Black, he's been a lot of stuff. To prevent him from rightfully ascending to as a leader of his people, stolen from his parents and about to be sacrificed, Dar is rescued by a kind villager who raises him as his own. While training with his adopted father, Dar realizes the curse has left him with a unique gift, the ability to telepathically communicate with all forms of animal life. Years later, Max returns with the help of a violent band of marauders known as the Jun to all but wipe out Dar's tribe, leaving him to fend for himself. Accompanied by his animal and huntman friends, Dar sets out on a quest of vengeance to destroy Max and the Jun and return peace to the land before it's too late. Directed by legendary gore filmmaker Don Casanova, blah blah blah, and I probably should have had Don Casanova. He's done Phantasm, Bubba Hotep, which I have, that's pretty good. John dies at the end, and co-starring Tanya Roberts from Sheena. Sheena's great because you can see her. She's got like a full beaver, like full shaved beaver, like you can see. Tourist Trap, John Amos, which we know from Good Times. Coming to America TV's The West Wing, and Rod Loomis. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure TV, Stargate, SG-1. The BeastMaster is a thrilling mix of fantasy, action, and adventure with touches of horror, photographed by award-winning cinematographer John Alcott. Barry Lyndon, A Clockwork Orange, and featuring incredible production design by Conrad Angon and Manga Volumes. Ultra brings the BeastMaster to 4K, blah blah blah. So anyways, this is one of my favorite movies from '82. It's probably in the top 5, so it's somewhere in the top 5 to 10 of the fantasy genre. The best one is Excalibur, which I'd rate a 10. Then I'd rate a 9 for Conan the Destroyer. And then third, I would probably maybe either The Sword and the Sorcerer, which I rate about a 7.6 or an 8, or maybe Deathstalker, the first one. So then we start getting into there around BeastMaster, depending where you want to rank it. This is more towards the kids, because with him and everything, and you know, it's just, you know, a lot more kiddish. And Tanya Roberts, a lot of people know her from that 70s show, and a lot of other things. You know, she passed on in the tragic, odd way in 2020, I think. So I'm really glad I finally got the BeastMaster. Amazon said it would probably arrive Sunday. I got it Friday, so I'm really happy about that. It came sooner than I expected, which is always appreciated, and, you know, it's just a relief to finally get it. So we'll see what kind of quality it is and everything like that. And this one, as you can see, it claims that it's basically A, B, and C regions. So we'll see. I think this is either 2 Blu-rays or 1 Blu-ray and a Ultra HD. I don't have a 4K player right now, but hopefully eventually I get one. This is 1.85 format, so it should be pretty good. There's some other people in this that you probably know from other things, but for the most part, you know, I think it's a little more for the kids stuff. I mean, Sorceress is pretty good. I don't know, maybe people would like this more than Sorceress. You're the Hunter from the Future. That's another one, like one of those 80s movies. Eventually I want to try to get Hundred on Blu-ray, which would be really cool. Red Sonja on Blu-ray would be cool. Deathstalker 3 and 4 on Blu-ray would be really cool. But like I said, getting the BeastMaster finally on Blu-ray and 4K is pretty good. I wasn't, you know, I didn't know if I'd ever get it. It didn't seem like I would. You know, there were ones I could have got, like there was a knockoff from overseas, which would have been about $30. This went on sale for about $30.99, so I was really happy. It was like $43, and I'm checking on Amazon like the next day. I was going to say maybe the 4th of July it'll go on sale. And sure enough, it went on sale for some reason for like $30.99, so I got this for about the same price as the Sword and the Sorcerer. So like I said, I'm hoping that it's not so grainy. I'm hoping it's a pretty good transfer. You can see some of this. This has a little bit of nudity, and this is like PG, a PG-13, and this is when you could have like natural nudity. They had like one of the John Candy's movies where he like fondles her chest because she had like a, you know, she got like implants, and they showed that on camera. So there's some nudity in this, which is pretty cool, you know, so it had enough nudity. So it's kind of like that thing where it's like, okay, maybe a 12, 13, this might be the first case where you get a little sneak, a little bit of nudity. And yeah, so I think this was pretty popular with the kids for that. They had the weird berserkers, you had the animals, the cute animal interactions. When I did the mud, I did BeastMaster class on this a bit. But anyways, I'm going to watch this soon. I forgot to play music in the background, so whatever. Thanks, and take care.